he's from Langley Park, born in Sacriston, but he loved Newcastle. Yeah, he was. This is where his love of football began. Coming here after the war with his father, and coming to Phoenix for a hand roll, and with his brother, and then going up to the Newcastle first in line at St James's Park every week, and finding the seats in the Gallagher. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was. He just loved. He loved Newcastle. He loved coming back here, and it was obviously it was a huge honour for him when we took up the reins at Newcastle United. It was a club that never left him, no matter where he went in his career, which took him across the world. It was always Newcastle United for him, and I think we're here next to the Millennium Bridge, where Sir Bobby's star is, and I think that would be it's a great place for it to be.
And he was a football man, but also known now for the Sir Bobby Robson Foundation.
Yeah, I mean, I think the things that made Sir Bobby a great football manager made him a great manager of the Sir Bobby Robson Foundation as well. He talked about it, the foundation being his last and greatest team. It's a charity he set up in 2008, initially to find £500,000 to equip a Cancer Trials Research Centre at the Freeman Hospital. We've gone on to raise over £13 million, all within the NHS and working within the NHS. And we can only do that because I think the love people have and the admiration for Sir Bobby and all of the things that made him special as a person, as a manager, that positivity and that kind of drive to try and want to find a better way to detect and treat cancer, but not looking at things simply as a problem, but looking at it as ways, how can we find a solution to this? And he was like that within football, and he was like that within the charity. It's like, what is the best, how can we better approach cancer? And I think it's that positivity that he always had that people are attracted to, and why the Sir Bobby Robson Foundation is so successful.
You talk about the positivity there. You showed me before a quote from the book where he was describing. Can you just tell us a little bit?
Yes, I mean, Sir Bobby loved this city, loved this area, the people so much. And his last book was called My Kind of Tune, and it was all about Newcastle. It was all about this area, and it was all about how special the people are. And he talked about the Sir Bobby Robson Foundation. What excited him most about it was that it was for his folk, as he put it. But yeah, that quote that you mentioned that I find particularly moving is Sir Bobby talking about Newcastle as a city where football burrowed deeper into his body than any disease ever could. And for a man to remain that positive, for a man who had cancer 5 times, to consider the city as something that positive, it's a beautiful thing. And I think I think he was hugely honoured to be a Freeman of Newcastle and a knight, and I think that this star would please him greatly too.